weather, going to be a situation Friday Night Hot, but what have you been doing this week?
Well, what we did was we pushed everything back, and fortunately I have great booster support. So the kids get out roughly about 2:30, 3 o'clock. So at 4 o'clock we bring in some PB&Js, load them up, get them hydrated, and they should be hydrating, and then get into our routine. So that would be game video first, and then come back with taping and dressing. Be getting out there about 5:15, so it's worked out well. It's still a little warm, about 5 to 6, 6:30, but the first 2 days the energy has gone up dramatically as soon as that sun dropped and the lights came on. So I think it was a good move. You know, our problem is they get out of here 7:30, 8 o'clock, and we're right back in the weight room at 7 a.m. So they were dragging a little this morning after 3 in a row, but they got Thursday to rest up.
And they're excited. This is a big
Oh,
game.
yeah.
You're excited.
Yeah.
What's the? You said this team is one of the most loosey-goosey you've ever seen. I mean, is that the feel you have out there right
Well,
now?
they have extreme confidence, and here's why. You got 43 seniors, and the majority, our offense is loaded with seniors. Our defense has a good number of seniors, and those guys have been there, done that. They've played in big games. They've played, with 15,000 against Bosco in a league game, 25,000 in the championship game. So, they know how to prepare. I mean, and don't get me wrong, they're still high school kids, and sometime about between 5 and 6, they're going to start to go, this is big.
Yeah.
This is big. And my job is to control the media, but I mean, I think there's been 30 media passes pulled. I had a college to be named later, but, we want to fly a helicopter with some of our coaches. Where do we land a helicopter? I mean, I have no clue. I mean, the jail is across the street, see if you can land on top of that. But that all adds to the excitement. Jeff, and the bottom line is I've been promoting to the kids. It's about preparation. It's not about the hype. It's about us getting ready and then turn it over to the kids at 7:37 and see what they got.
And you told me yesterday, you really feel this is modern day versus modern day in a sense. Could you explain that?
Yeah, my analogy to the kids is we've been going against each other until we switched to Bishop Amat Prep. And my analogy to them is look, you're playing yourselves. They have big old linebackers that can run. Well, so do we. They have a big offensive line. Well, so do we. They have a big defensive line. So do we. So O-line, you've been playing against an equivalent. They have great defensive backs. Okay, we have great wide receivers. So do what you've been doing in practice. Compete every down. And I think the kids are kind of going, he's right. And the factor is what you got to do is minimize mistakes. Don't beat yourself. And then, say a couple of rosaries and let her fly.
And you had some health issues going into Amat. And what's the situation with CJ
we're going to make Parks has had 2 really good days. And we're going to take it up to the final level. I have a good feeling about Parks. Amon-Ra is getting there. It's going to be a medical team decision. I don't want to make that decision. If I make the decision, he plays. If Amon-Ra makes the decision, he plays. I want to be taken out of the loop. It's totally up to the medical team with the hand injury. So, we got our fingers crossed that we can tee it up with him and be at full strength. If not, somebody's got to step up.
And the last one, you do have a guy there named JT Daniels who knows a thing or two about what he has to do. What do you like about what you saw in the first game, and what does he have to do right Friday night to give you a W?
JT's just got to be the leader that he is and understand it's not all on his shoulders. He has an offensive line that can give him time. He has wide receivers with or without Amon-Ra. It doesn't matter. Okay, he's got to have fun in the football game. He's got to relax. And that's it within his personality. We're going to feed him information and then say, all right, do what you do. Get us in the right play, whether it's run or pass. Switch the whole thing on the line of scrimmage. Just get him out of the huddle so you got time to do it. And, let's see where she lands.
Perfect.